So yesterday I went to MCM Expo. Fun day. Apart from the trains, they sucked. They screwed me over, more ways than one. But I picked up some good stuff. I picked up less games than I normally do. It's like the least amount of games I've actually purchased since the very first time I went. Well, I only picked up 3. But I got a lot of other good non-game stuff. Let's start things off with another addition to my ever-growing script collection. This one is for Scream. Ah yeah. Signed, of course. I mean, it's one of my favourite movies, so naturally I'm going to get it. It's cool to own these sort of things. What should I go for next? Well, I also met Joe Pasquale there, because he's got his first book out, so I met Joe Pasquale. I got hugged by Joe Pasquale. That was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. And, you know, got signed photo. Put that back there. Bookmark for his mothers to have them. Thing he's doing. Also signed. Also signed. And of course the main event itself. Dead Knobs and Doomsticks. 12 short horror stories. So that's pretty cool. It is illustrated as well. And of course I got it signed. Best fishes. Gotta say, that was a pretty awesome moment. I hugged Joe Pasquale. You're all jealous. Admit it. I'll go with this next. I also picked up another pop thing of Nightmare Chica. Where is Nightmare Chica? I mean, that box is going to be chucked out. Here's Nightmare Chica from the Five Nights at Freddy's games. It's a pretty awesome looking one, I have to say. I wasn't sure what one I was going to get, but once I saw this, you know, that was that. I was getting that. Absolutely bloody getting that. I also picked up one of these. I saw this for like £5. Nightmare Before Christmas Domes. Is it domes? It's like little mini figurines in these plastic domes. Several to get. You never know what you're going to get until you open it. You can attach them together. What one did I get? I got a very evilly grinning Jack Skeleton. And this is plastic. I've got to say, this is pretty damn awesome. For £5, that is pretty damn awesome. Yeah, look at that, that's just awesome. I also picked up a couple of sweets for myself. I didn't get the strawberry cones I wanted because they just didn't sell them for some reason. But I picked up a couple of these, a couple of puchos, don't know how to pronounce them. Juicy. I actually quite like these, so I picked them up, got them for myself. Also picked up a couple of DVDs. I picked up the main one I wanted to get. This was my main thing I was going to look for at the expo, hoping it was there, and it was my first pickup of the day. Dragon Ball Super, episodes 1 to 13. Part 2 is out in January, I think. But for now, this is part 1. Think of it as season 1 of Dragon Ball Super. They're just calling it in parts now instead of seasons. Super happy to get Dragon Ball Super on DVD. I haven't watched it yet. Got a thing on my phone, just gone off. Also, pretty much the last pickup of the day I had. I was umming and ahhing about it. Didn't know if I was going to get it, but I did. Pokemon Indigo League Season 1. Look, okay. Bear with me on this. It's the very first season of Pokemon. This doesn't go all the way to the Pokemon League, by the way. This doesn't span all the way to the Pokemon League. I'm guessing that's going to be in Season 2. I'm absolutely getting this for nostalgia's sake. I have to get it just for nostalgia's sake. I spent every single morning before school watching this cartoon in the height of the Pokemon craze. So of course I'm gonna absolutely own it on DVD. I have to. Whether or not they actually hold up or not, I don't know, but you know, nostalgia's sake, I have to own it. Let's just show a few things around here. Because now we've got the games. Last but not least, we've got the few games I did pick up. Well, let's start off with the non-Mega Drive games. Let's start off with the N64 game. Now last October I got Mickey Speedway USA, but it was a Japanese cut. This year I've actually found the English cut. Mickey Speedway USA. Thank God. Chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits. I got one Game Boy game. I was going to get Bust to Move 3, but then I saw this. The Blues Brothers. I know I've played it. Played a little bit of it. Side-scrolling platformer. Same sort of mechanic as Chip and Dale. Pick up boxes to throw at your enemies. It's, well, I need to put more time into it. It seems okay. And I did pick up 2 Game Boy Color games. One is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I did get Philosopher's Stone back in May, so now I've got Chamber of Secrets. Like Philosopher's Stone, it's an RPG. And I got 3 save files on this already. The person who had this game before me did not beat the game. I got to the follow the spiders bit. I think I need to play it from the beginning to really understand the whole spells and leveling up thing, what's going on in that game. I do want actually playing them. I do like a good RPG. And this I got for I got this because it was £2. Just for a laugh, really. You know, it's like, well, one day maybe I'll film it. You never know. Winnie the Pooh. Adventures in the 100-Acre Wood. From the very brief minute or 2 I played of it, it looks like a board game type of thing. Again, it was £2. I got it for a laugh. Why not? Why not? Yeah, now my 3 Mega Drive games. Not the biggest name Mega Drive games I got, and I would have liked to have got more, but... Oh, by the way, I was going to that expo for a good about 7 years now. And for all those 7 years, I was looking out for columns on the Mega Drive. Earlier this year, at some point this year, I decided just to buy it off Amazon. Yesterday, for the first time in 7 years, I saw columns. At a very reasonable price. In a better condition than the one I purchased. That's just my luck. Really, that is just my bloody luck. Anyway, the 3 Mega Drive games I got. I would like to have got more, but this takes my physical Mega Drive collection up to 96 now. So I've got 96 Mega Drive games in the box. 4 away from the Magic 100. And I got Balls. Balls 3D, the Battle of the Balls. Mainly because I'm just looking for a game that was cheap. I thought, well, I'm here. I've only got 2 Mega Drive games. I'll buy a 3rd one. I'll find one that's cheap, go with one of the cheap games. And the choices for like £5 and under were not great. So I just went with Balls, because it's 3D-ish. And apparently got 91%. Who keeps messaging me on my phone? Let's have a quick check. Let's see if we can spy. Spam emails. Lovely. But yeah, I got Balls. It's a fighting game, I suppose. It's only the 4th beat-em-up game I actually have on the Mega Drive. It would have been the 5th if Mortal Kombat actually worked, but there we go. The 2nd Mega Drive game I did pick up was Yogi Bear. By the way, this one doesn't have a manual. This one does have a manual. It's Yogi Bear, Cartoon Capers. Hey, boo boo. Steal that picnic basket. Yeah. Yeah, boo boo. So yeah, good condition. Got the manual, and it has been one I've been looking at, possibly talking about getting for about a couple of years now. And now I finally got it. Apparently it's 2 players. Sweet. Co-op play. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. And the last thing I picked up is actually the first Mega Drive game I picked up on the day. Technically that was the last thing I picked up on the day, I think. What was it, Pokemon? It was that, all Pokemon. This was one of the first things I picked up today, but this is the last thing in the video, and the first Mega Drive game I picked up. One I have been looking at for quite a while, actually. I've been curious about this game since I was about 8. Since I saw it in the Sonic the comic. James Bond 007 The Duel. There you go, this is the Genesis version with no tab on the top. Timothy Dalton on the front. Made 2 Bond movies. One was absolutely horrible, but one was absolutely awesome. License to Kill was a bloody good Bond movie, let me tell you. I'd actually put it in my top 5 almost. But yeah, I have been curious about this game for so many years now. This does have its manual. Unfortunately it does have a bit of damage. It's a bit of a bugger. Doll mark again, and tension. I'm happy to add that into the collection now. All in all, that was my Expo pickups. Some great stuff. Met Joe Pasquale, got hugged by Joe Pasquale. Finally got Mickey Speedway USA. Game Boy Color collection grows by 2. Add another platformer to the Game Boy collection. I got 3 Mega Drive games. Takes my total to 96. Excuse me. I got the DVD I wanted. I got the Pokemon DVD I wanted. £30 by the way. £50 if you want to buy it on Blu-ray. It's a bit much, probably, but you know, I want it. Nightmare Before Christmas was really awesome. I've got my evil Chica just peeking over my Mega Drive games. Got my script, got my Japanese sweets. Good times I had, apart from the trains, which screwed me over. Screwed me on the way. They were late, then I had to cancel in East Croydon, I had to change at Gatwick. Coming back, they cancelled every single bloody train I wanted to get on, so I had to buy another ticket for another station, which I was trying to avoid in the first place. It cost me 28 bloody quid for a single bloody ticket. Bloody London trains. Anyway, thanks for watching, I guess, and I didn't do an MCM Expo pickups video in May. No, I couldn't be asked. Maybe I'll do one next May. We'll see. Goodbye.